What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm bringing you one of two very new flavors that G Fuel have just released. They are US only exclusives and I've managed to get my hands on them. You might be thinking, but they're US only flavors, you're in the UK, how did you manage to get them? Nah, I'm kidding. A friend sent me them over so I could do the review, so I'm very grateful for that. On the last video that I put on my channel, it was my top 10 G Fuel flavors. I asked you guys what flavor you want to see. First, we have the two Venom tubs. I don't know, did I say the video's Venom? The thumbnail gave it away. It's between the two Venom tubs, and I said comment on which review you want to see first, and it was a tie. So I'm gonna do the non-sour. They're both cherry, they're both black cherry. I'm gonna do the non-sour one first. Nope, I got it wrong. This one's the this one's the normal one. This isn't the sour. I keep getting them mixed up. I think that because this is the red, I think this is the non-sour, and then I think that because this is black, that this might have been the sour one, but this one is the just standard black cherry. I'm not the biggest fan of sour flavors. I prefer sweeter ones, so I want to do the black cherry first just to get an idea of the flavor, and then next week I'll do the sour one. Now, these flavors released before the new Venom flavor, the new Venom movie. I haven't had the chance to go and see it yet, but Sony has worked with G Fuel to release these two flavors, and there was a bit of an embargo on, for some reason, why some people couldn't post the reviews sooner. I don't know what was going on with that. It was like this thing that Sony stipulated that certain G Fuel partners, I think, weren't allowed to post their flavor reviews too soon, but I'm not partnered with G Fuel, so the rules don't apply to me. Plus, I got these tubs later, so the embargo's lifted, so we're all good. Everyone, I think as far as I know, everyone's posted their videos, so I'm gonna do this one first today. We'll get the sour one done next week, so I'm looking forward to that. So the flavor profile for this is black cherry. Now, I love the cherry flavors. Sour cherry I used to really enjoy back when I first started drinking G Fuel. I wanted a normal cherry flavor that didn't have sour in it, and they released clickbait, and I really like the clickbait flavor. So black cherry, I've never had any candy, I know that there's black cherry sauce, no idea what that tastes like, so I'm genuinely going into this completely blind. I'm gonna try, as I always do, and compare it to other G Fuel flavors and see if there's any, but to be honest, it sounds like quite a not rare, what's the word, quite a unique, so like a unique flavor to it. So hopefully these can be staples in my, why is this not opening? There we go. Hopefully these can be staples in my routine, in my rotation. So the powder is like it's got like a blue tint to it. The scoop is nowhere to be seen. The scoop genuinely looks like it's at the bottom right now, but the powder smell, there's nothing too strong coming through. Nothing strong at all coming through. There's nothing that I can really describe. There's a slight, nothing's overpowering, so there's not like there's a really strong cherry flavor. There's a slight guava smell coming through. Like the guava powder, I've never been a big fan of the smell of the powder. When it was mixed with water, it tastes really nice. The guava powder has this really weird smell, and like I'm getting very faint hints of that in here. Yeah, this scoop is genuinely, oh, there it is. This is the deepest a scoop's ever been for me. Alright, we got the scoop. The powder's very grainy. Normally the powder in G Fuel's very soft, but this one's quite grainy. So the smell of the powder isn't too strong. There's nothing really mad coming through, mad overpowering, which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Sometimes it can mean the flavor's quite weak, but hopefully with the flavors they've been releasing the last couple of months, they've been very strong. Usually when you go to the older G Fuel flavors from like 2-3 years ago, even longer than that, the flavor can be quite weak. I'm guessing this is gonna go like, I was gonna say black, but it's kinda, my god. That's pretty cool. They've not got a G Fuel flavor that's as dark as that. I think the closest thing that comes is probably black on blackberry. Hopefully when it's mixed, we have a stronger smell. Oh, big time. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, this actually smells nicer than clickbait. Very, very similar to clickbait, but there's like almost this, oh, I know exactly what this is gonna taste like, and if it does, this could be pretty good. There's a sweet that I've had before that smells exactly like this, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I know what it is. So there's these, oh, what were they called? There was these like cherry gum, it's like a cherry gumball. Now, you would think that the clickbait's cherry pomegranate. It's not, it's cherry, come on. You would think that the cherry gumball flavors would be similar to clickbait, but it smells more similar to this. This is exactly what it is. It's a cherry gumball. Oh my, I'm so glad. I always record the videos, and when I think, oh, it's like a sweet I've had, but I can't remember the name, I'll be editing the video, and I'll be like, shit, I remember what the smell and the taste is, and it's cherry gumball. So, it smells really good. Let's mix it a little bit more. And let's see what the taste is like. This is gonna be good, I can tell already. So the taste isn't as overpowering as I thought it'd be. There is that, so the smell is essentially the taste. Like I said, cherry gumball, if you've ever had them in the UK, they have to have them in America, although I guess that they probably have different flavours depending on where you buy them, but this is like taking me right back to my childhood. I don't know where I got them, but there was cherry gumballs. They were small, they're about like that size. Even though this is black cherry, cherry's a fruit, I would actually describe this as more of a candy flavour just because it's reminding me of that. There is the similarity to clickbait in it, I will say that. So if you're wondering about, you know, there might be not much point me getting it because it's similar to clickbait, there is definitely a difference. I actually think I might prefer this over clickbait. Clickbait goes more down the real kind of real fruity kind of line. This goes more down the candy line. Now what's going to be interesting is what is the sour one gonna taste like, because this could end up being pretty good. As I said, not usually a big fan of the sour flavors. I prefer a much sweeter taste, but this could end up being pretty good. Yeah, cherry gumball. I'll try and compare it to something else, you know, but this is, I can't, because it's so similar, I can't think of anything else that tastes like. Definitely more of a candy flavor than a fruit flavor. The taste is very nice. It's not like, it's not overpowering, it's not, you know, I get like comments all the time saying, I don't like X flavor because it's too sweet, I don't like X flavor because it's too tart. There's nothing too sweet, there's no tartness in this. It's not too sweet, it gives you that nice kind of refreshing taste, but it's not overly sweet, like say for example, Tetris. Tetris is easily the sweetest flavor that they have. Actually, there's a little bit of Tetris taste in this. I'm glad that popped out of my head, because now that I think about it, there's a slight kind of Tetris-y flavour in this, but it's less sweet. So there you go. If you've had G Fuel, if you've had a lot of G Fuel before, there's your comparison. Clickbait mixed with Tetris. And that's actually pretty good. Normally I only think of this stuff like after I've recorded the video. I'm on the ball. But I guess that's really all there is to say about this. I've jumped to my conclusion pretty quickly. Cherry gumball, like as a candy comparison, and then clickbait mixed with Tetris. That's your kind of, there you go, there's your review. Definitely think that this is gonna sit near where Tetris sits in my ranking. I can't remember where I put Tetris. I think it was fairly high. I'm now closing in on around about 50 G Fuel flavors in total. I think Tetris is towards the top 20, so definitely I think it's going to kind of squeeze in there. Not a bad placing at all. I think if you're in America, or if you're one of the lucky people in the UK who can get your hands on a tub of this, definitely think it's worth picking up. If you can't decide between the two, I've just realized if you don't have the money to buy 2 full tubs, if you want to decide on which one's better, hang on till next week, because I'll be doing the review of this, so I'll let you know. I have a feeling I'm definitely going to prefer this, but that's just my taste buds. I prefer the sweeter flavors over the sour flavors. I know there's a bunch of YouTubers that prefer the sour ones. Hopefully, if you have a similar palate to mine, if you've got more of a sweet tooth, that this kind of helps you out. Maybe the sour flavor will be way better. For example, green apple. In my opinion, sour green apple's better, so it could be a case of that, but we'll need to see next week. As for this video though, I'm going to wrap it up there. Overall, a very good flavor. Yeah, I'm happy I got my hands on this, so very grateful that I've got friends that can send this to me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see the sour black cherry review, the red ooze next week, or if you want to see any other G Fuel reviews, if you want to see rankings, I talk about a lot of stuff that's coming up with G Fuel, consider subscribing to the channel. But thank you for watching this video, take it easy, and I'll see you next week.